Good day, good people. How are you feeling today? My name is Vernon F. Miller, and this is Sports Newsstream, where we give you the latest and greatest on all topics in sports. And today we're going to be talking about the top 10 NFL free agents and where we believe they will go. So without any further ado, let's go. All right, now we're going to start off with number 10. Number 10 is the all-pro cornerback from the New York Jets, DJ Reed, 28-year-old phenom, had a solid year this year alongside Sauce Gardner, the superstar cornerback on the other side. And together, those dudes definitely played their part on the secondary side of the New York Jets defense. But it's being talked about that DJ Reed most likely will opt out of that contract and test the market. And if he's going to do that, he's going to be in line for a extremely big payday. And with that being said, there are a couple of teams that are throwing their names in the loop here in the Minnesota Vikings and things of that nature. But in my opinion, we believe that he will be going to land in the Buffalo Bills, land in the AFC, stay in the AFC. Slide over to the Bills, where they definitely need some secondary help. Maybe this will be able to go ahead and get the Buffalo Bills over the hump, because the Buffalo Bills, along with Josh Allen, they can definitely throw up some points. But the problem is they'll score 28, but they'll give up 30. And I believe that has been the main reason why they haven't been able to get over the hump and pass the Kansas City Chiefs. And with a lockdown cornerback like a DJ Reed, I feel that will definitely get them where they need to be. Number 9 is quarterback Justin Fields of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everybody knows that the Steelers are moving on from both quarterbacks, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. And being the fact that Justin Fields is a young talent, can move the ball, definitely mobile. Feel that the New York Jets is probably the best landing spot for Justin Fields. It's been rumors that Jets are definitely looking at Fields. They're looking at, obviously, they need a quarterback. They're moving on from Aaron Rodgers. I don't blame them. And Fields still under a contract that can definitely be managed by the Jets, especially being the fact that the Jets owner is definitely frugal with his dollars and really don't want to pay anybody. I feel this would be a decent fit for Fields, and it should be able to do something. It should be able to do something, so we believe that Justin Fields will be landing at the Jets. Number 8, Amani Cooper of the Buffalo Bills. Really don't know what happened over there. I remember when the actual trade was made from Dallas to Buffalo, I was pretty excited because I had Amani Cooper on my fantasy football league team. So I thought with the gunslinger Josh Allen, this was going to be a perfect marriage. And it was anything but that. Amani Cooper, had a couple of catches. He had some sparks, but for the most part, it was a disappointing season. And we believe that Kansas City would be the perfect landing spot for Amani Cooper, being the fact that D-Hop is age before our eyes. We definitely seen that in the Super Bowl against the Philadelphia Eagles. And Patrick Mahomes really was struggling to find receivers to throw to, especially with Travis Kelce getting a little, he's definitely up there now, 36 years old. Don't know if he's coming back or not. So Amani Cooper would definitely be a refreshing asset to the Kansas City Chiefs, who desperately need some wide receivers because the core that they have right now, the verdict is still out. Number 7, Sam Darnold. The NFL darling Cinderella story, a couple of games away from maybe a possible Super Bowl appearance. Definitely feels like a Nick Foles kind of thing with the Philadelphia Eagles, where they had to make a choice between Carson Wentz and Nick Foles. Well, you already know Minnesota has drafted their quarterback, and he had the season-ending injury. And Sam Darnold came in and pretty much played his ass off, and now he's in line to get a big payday. And we feel that Sam should be landing in Pittsburgh, who definitely needs a quarterback because, again, they're getting rid of Russell and Fields, and this would be the perfect situation for Sam Darnold to be under Mike Thompson and really go ahead and align with that whole culture and possibly make some headwaves in the AFC. Number 6, Najee Harris, running back from the Pittsburgh Steelers. The last few years, he's established himself as a solid number 1 running back. We're running over 1,000 yards the last few seasons. So definitely in line to get himself a nice payday and establish himself as the primary running back. And we believe that Las Vegas will be his destination. Partial owner, minority owner Tom Brady, offensive coordinator Chip Kelly, and run dominant head coach Pete Carroll. So that'd be a good fit, perfect fit for Najee Harris to definitely go ahead, establish himself, carve his name in that offense, and definitely help that offense move the ball down the field. All right, now we're down to the top 5. And coming in at number 5 is All-Pro wide receiver Stefon Diggs. We all know his talent. Unfortunately, he had a season-ending injury with the Houston Texans, and we believe that both parties are going to move on. And I feel that the perfect landing spot and where he will land is with the Dallas Cowboys, playing along, well, not along, but playing on the same team with his brother, along with CeeDee Lamb. I definitely think if the Cowboys can make this happen, which I feel they will make this happen, this will definitely move them forward in the direction of being all in. And it'll definitely be a spark for that Dallas Cowboys offense. Gives Dak Prescott another receiver to throw to, another sure receiver. It's just going to come down to can Diggs and CD play along together, because we all know Diggs definitely requires the ball a lot more than, well, we all know receivers are divas anyway. So he's definitely going to require the ball probably a little bit more than Lamb. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. And it's also going to be interesting to see how he bounced back from this injury. It was definitely a serious injury. So can't wait to see how this plays out. Number 4, Milton Williams, defensive tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. Had a great year, historic year, great run with that defensive line, that whole defense of the Philadelphia Eagles, to take it all the way to the Super Bowl and defeat the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22. He's in line to get a big payday, probably anywhere from $8 to $20 million a year, which is probably a little bit too rich for the Eagles and Howie Roseman's blood to really be kicking out right now, basically with all those free agents that they have to re-sign. So they're probably going to go ahead and let him test the free agency. And from what we're looking at, he'll probably slide to the Detroit Lions, who are in desperate need of some type of defensive help. They were decimated with injuries last season, which pretty much derailed their season last year. So we definitely see, and they have the cap to go ahead and pay this guy. So definitely see Milton going to the Lions. It's going to be interesting to see how that turns out. Number 3, Chris Godwin, wide receiver of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Had a great, solid year, sturdy wide receiver, along with Mike Evans on the other side. Was definitely one of Baker Mayfield's go-to guys, especially in the clutch, running across the middle. Great possession receiver, especially when Mike Evans was double-teamed on the other side. Godwin was always the guy to find the soft spots in the zone to definitely get those type of 3rd and short or 3rd and 8 type of possessions or catches. So it's going to be interesting to see how Tampa Bay plays this out. But from what we're looking at, the perfect landing spot for him and where we believe he'll land at is in Pittsburgh. Definitely can help out Pickens if Pickens stays or if he goes, if he's traded. Don't know. That's still up in the air or how Pittsburgh's going to handle that. But they can definitely use some help. And we believe Chris Godwin is definitely the guy that would be able to help move that ball along with, let's say, a Justin Fields, who would probably be leaving. So that means, boom, you got Sam Darnold, who's definitely a guy that can get the ball where you need it to be. And Godwin would be a guy that would definitely fit in that offense. Number 2, Zack Baun, linebacker, Philadelphia Eagles. Pro Bowler, remarkable year, all types of awards he received this year, and Super Bowl champion. Probably the best linebacker the Philadelphia Eagles have had since, I want to say, Jeremiah Trotter. He definitely played his part, filled in the positions, was able to cover a lot of running backs coming out of the backfield, tight ends coming out of the backfield or off the line. Definitely was a key component in a lot of the turnovers that the Eagles defense was receiving and recovering. And we believe that the Philadelphia Eagles will re-sign Zack Baun. I mean, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. Definitely fitted good with the Kobe Dean and along with the rest of their defensive line. We feel that Zack Baun will definitely stay with the Eagles. How he's going to make it happen. How he's going to make it happen because of the fact that we also feel that with the departure of Milton Williams, it's definitely going to free up some money to go ahead and get that done, that deal done. And number 1, Mr. Josh Sweat, D-line, Philadelphia Eagles, defensive end. What can I say about this guy? Terrorized Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, 2.5 sacks, has been a dominant force all year. Definitely a key part of the Philadelphia Eagles D-line success. Will be greatly missed, but will probably be a little too rich for the Philadelphia Eagles' blood and their budget and their wallet. I don't see Howie Roseman even entertaining something to that effect. And I believe Josh Sweat definitely wants to get paid. He already got his ring. Now it's time to get paid. And I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers has the wallet to go ahead and entertain that type of salary, especially with their defensive-minded head coach and being the fact that Tampa Bay needs some help on that D-line. So definitely see Josh Sweat heading over to Tampa Bay, which will be interesting because Tampa Bay seems like they always has the Philadelphia Eagles number. So that's definitely going to be interesting to see how that plays out in the upcoming season. So with that being said, what do you think of our top 10? Are we on point? Did we hit the nail on the head? Or are we way off? Either way, leave a comment in the comment section below. We look forward to hearing from everybody. Appreciate all the love and support. And we're on to the next one.